Today I have a really fun video for you all. I've been wanting to tackle a project like this for a while now, and I finally decided to go for it, and that is upcycling an old pair of sneakers I had. I've seen a lot of creative people do a lot of fun things with their shoes. It's been something I've been wanting to give a try, so alas, here we are. All in all, this is just a chill video showing my process from start to finish, so hopefully by the end you feel inspired to create something unique out of something you already own. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So to start this video off, here are the before shots of the pair of sneakers. They are a little bit dirty. They're obviously really worn in. I've had them for a long time, probably about like 6 years now. I didn't worry about getting them super clean before starting. I just kind of wanted to get right into the process. So the first major change I started with was replacing the shoelaces with ribbons. This was a little bit of a tedious process, but over time I got each side completely filled in with their colored ribbons. My inspiration for this project came from various images I had seen online where people were customizing their sneakers, usually sneakers like Adidas, Pumas, those sorts of styles. And of course I realized I had this pair, and like I said, I've had them for a very long time and I don't wear them nearly as much as I used to. So I thought they were the perfect pair of shoes to experiment with and play around with and see what I can come up with. Once I finished with the blue laces, I tied them into a simple bow, and then I began working on this top portion. I cut the ribbon just a tad too small and it didn't have the volume that I wanted, so I figured this was a simple solution rather than, redoing the entire lace, because it did kind of take a while. So instead I took this textured ribbon I had and wove it through the top shoelace openings, and I think that difference in color and texture is really nice actually, and I'm glad that it ended up working out that way. I liked the direction things were heading in, but I decided it still felt a little bit lacking to me on that front portion, so I took this patterned ribbon and then I tied a little bow right on top of the blue ribbon to kind of act as like an additional shoelace, but it's not, a full one, obviously laced through the shoe. It's just simply attached to the blue shoelace. And then once I was finished with that, I decided to take more of that same patterned ribbon and add a little bit of detail around the shoe. I started by measuring and just getting the length right, playing around and seeing how much of the ribbon I needed to do what I wanted to do. I then had to cut slightly at an angle to fit the stripes on the shoe, and then I lined it up and glued it on. The glue I was using was E6000, but I really think you could get away with using any kind of super glue or hot glue or fabric glue. I really love the look of this. I think it turned out really well and looks really cool. And obviously I just repeated the same process on both shoes. For this particular design element, I wanted things to be symmetrical, so I just did the same exact design on both shoes. I did a little strip on the back and then that little strip on the front on both sides. At this point, I decided I was finished with the ribbon for now and wanted to move on to different kind of things and textures to add to the shoes. So I took this safety pin I had and just pierced it through the top of the shoe. It's cool, adds a little bit of texture, a little bit of edge. At this point, I was just starting to experiment and get ideas, and really I had no direction for the shoes. I was just experimenting and seeing what I came up with. Here I began building out some of the more structural elements of the shoe, and I had these old like flower rose craft pieces from just a pile of stuff I thrifted a while back. So I decided to incorporate some of those because I thought the pink would match the colors well and it would be a fun 3D design element and pop of texture. I took my time playing around with the flowers and deciding on placement, rearranging them over and over again until I was satisfied. Then I took my same super glue, attached the flower, and held it on until it dried, and then sat it down while I did the other shoe. I wanted there to be some sort of asymmetry to the design, so I didn't place it at the same exact spot. I was kind of considering how my feet would stand together when the shoes were on when contemplating all of this, so that's something to keep in mind, like how is the design going to flow while you're walking and actually moving. For this portion of the process, I gathered a variety of materials from little sparkly pieces and beads and buttons, and then just began attaching them as I saw fit, again playing around with the placement before I made my final decision, but I started small and just built on the design from there. After I added all of those little design elements on the shoes, I decided to start painting fun things on them using a mixture of fabric medium and acrylic paint. I had a bunch of yellow left over from a different project I was doing, so I decided to go with that, and I think it adds a fun, bright, happy pop of color. I painted little designs like stripes and dots, but then I also added little things like stars here and there. After I let the yellow paint settle and dry, I then went in with some stamps. I used various designs and scattered them all along the shoes, placing them and filling the negative empty space with the designs. I continued adding more to the shoes and was experimenting with fabric markers that I got. These were really fun and I think the missing piece to the design. I love how it turned out. I feel like the whole thing feels like a sketchbook come to life, which is kind of the vibe I was going for. I wanted to feel very crafty with the overall design. Once I decided I was finished with the fabric markers and the buttons and all those extra little details, I then finished the shoes with some last floral pieces and pom-poms I had. I added some to the sides of the shoes, I added some on the shoe laces, and overall this was the cherry on top, and I felt like the shoes were exactly what I needed at this point. So that concludes this video. I'm very happy with how these turned out. I was worried they were a little too chaotic, and they are definitely chaotic. But I think they do translate when I'm wearing them. And I had a lot of fun with this process. Tried to be very judgment-free and consequential in how I was going about it. Kind of letting my creativity take me where it wanted to go. And this is what we ended up with, and I think it's pretty cool. If you watch this entire video, thank you so much. Liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff really helps out the channel. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!